Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are from Group 1 and Group 2 and we will do the debate that motion is banning smoke in public space.
Good morning everyone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhammad Haikal Hidayat, as speaker one from the profession team. Our debate motion today is banning smoking in public place. First, I will define each word in banning smoking in public space. I will use the definition from the Oxford Dictionary. Banning is to officially order someone not to do something, go somewhere. Smoking is taking smoke from a cigarette pipe into your mouth and letting it out again. Public means relating to ordinary people in society in general. Meanwhile, space is an area, especially a room or building, that is used from a particular purpose. So the core meaning of the title with each word defined is that banning smoking in public space means giving a rule that a person should not perform to activities of smoking in place used by the general public. In debate, we will specifically discuss the ban on smoking in the school environment. The school environment here includes the entire school area from inside the building, the grounds, to surrounding area such as parking lots, vendors, and motorbike, taxi gathering around to school. The purpose of this motion is to maintain the health and comfort of the entire school community. We believe that banning smoking in the school in the Responsive Law Journal edition of March 21, 218, Muhammad Hambali, an academy from Cokroaminoto University Yogyakarta, raised the important issue of the conflict between the rights of smokers and the rights of non-smokers. Through the article, it is stated that non-smokers have the right to breathe clean and healthy air, and the state must regulate no smoking areas to protect this right. Therefore, smoking is not just a people habit, because smoking does not stop with the smokers alone. As soon as a cigarette is lit, the smoke spread and people nearby inhale it, even though they did not choose to smoke. In this context, smoking can be considered a violation of ordinary people right to clean air. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Audita. As the second speaker of the pro team, I will strengthen the main argument delivered by the first speaker. 1. Smoking sets a harmful example. Many hawkers, motorcycle drivers, and even parents smoke right in front of the school gate, canteen area, or wedding spots. According to the WHO Global Tobacco Epidemic Report 2023, exposure to smoking behavior in youth and environments, regardless of who is smoking, doubles the likelihood of adolescents becoming smokers. When adults smoke near school entrances, students might see it as a normal and acceptable, creating a harmful social example that shapes children's behavior negatively. 2. Cigarettes endanger children's health. The WHO Tobacco Control Report 2021 states that one cigarette smoke contains 7,000 chemicals, and 17 of them are no carcinogens. Children exposed to secondhand smoke have twice the risk of respiratory diseases. Their lungs are still developing, making them more vulnerable to asthma and infection. So, when hawker or motorcycle drivers smoke near the school gate, young children passing by they inhale toxic substances that can affect their lung development for life. 3. Cigarettes harm the school environment. According to WHO Tobacco and its environmental impact 2017, cigarette butts are the most littered plastic waste in the world. They take 15 years old. 3. Cigarettes harm the school environment. According to WHO Tobacco and its environmental impact 2017, cigarette butts are the most littered plastic waste in the world. They take 15 years to decompose. They contain harmful substances like nicotine, ethanol, lead, and arsenic. At school, cigarette butts are often found in drains, garden, entrance area, and public seating. Their toxic residues pollute soil, harm small plants, and reduce the overall cleanliness of the school environment, which should be a place for learning, not a dumping ground. Thank you.
As the third speaker of the Pro Team, I will summarize and strengthen the argument from the first and second speaker. First, the first speaker clearly explained the meaning of the motion, banning smoking in public space, including all area of a school, such as building, yards, parking lots, and nearby areas, making rules so that no one smokes in place used by the public. The main reasons are to protect students from the danger of nicotine, maintain teacher role as a good example, and keep the school environment healthy and comfortable. The speaker also mentioned the Responsive Law Journal 2018, which states that everyone has the right to breathe clean air. Smoke harms others, so smoking at school violates this basic right. Second, the second speaker supported this with global data. Smoking around school was held by students, teachers, vendors, drivers, or parents sets a bad example. WHO 2023 said that seeing people smoke around teenagers and greatly increase the chance that they will start smoking. The speaker also highlighted environmental impacts. According to WHO 2017, cigarette butts are the most common plastic was in the world. These contain toxic chemicals and take 10 to 15 years to break down. At school, these butts pollute gardens, drains, and common areas, damaging the learning environment. Thank you.
In conclusion, our argument presented by the first, second, and third speakers strongly prove that smoking in school environment must be prohibited. The first speaker clearly defined the motion and emphasized that schools are public space, used the general public not only by students and teachers, but also by parents, vendors, motorcycle, taxi driver, and visitors. Therefore, smoking in such areas violates public comfort, ethics, and the right to breathe clean air. The second speaker further strengthened the argument using credible data from the WHO 2023, which states that exposure to smoking behavior around adolescents and double the likelihood of them starting to smoke. This process that smoking around school set a bad example and influence student behavior negatively. That's why we, as the Pro Team, strongly support and will continue to define the motion, because prohibiting smoking in school environment not only protect health and ethics, but also safeguards the rights and future of our students. Thank you.
In this motion, we will talk about ban smoking in public space, especially in school area from Pro Team. We know that smoking in school or surrounding area of school is prohibited for students and people around because it contains so many unhealthy ingredients. But we disagree about banning smoke in surrounding area out of the school. According to Waspada ID, in a meeting of the Medan City Council Special Committee Pansus, Dr. Randa Lili MBA MH stated that advertising containing cigarette material should be placed within a 500-meter radius. This also indirectly states that smoking areas should be 500 meters from school areas. In Pro Team argument, there is no specific rule about how much radius of surrounding area in school environment. Overly broad bans could restrict civil liberties and public space, which is taking away the rights and freedoms of adult citizens or people then.
Hello everyone, my name is Nisirna Fauzia Sofi and I'm from the Contra group. As the second speaker, first, I disagree with banning cigarettes as they also have beneficial effects on the body. According to data from ice.co.id, smokers quickly develop a regular smoking pattern that ensures a steady flow of dopamine. Therefore, it can be said that cigarettes play an important psychological role, reducing stress and improving mood. Next, data from Science Direct states that nicotine is a stimulant of the cholinergic system and substantially affects cognition in humans. Nicotine improves performance on a number of attention and memory tasks. Therefore, the nicotine content in cigarettes is also beneficial for improving focus and performance. Furthermore, according to the Centers for Disease Control or CDC, in 2022, secondhand smoke exposure in outdoor public areas is 80 until 90%, lower than exposure in enclosed space. This means that exposure in open space, such as school gates, is not as dangerous as the argument team suggests, as long as there is distance or regulations for designated smoking areas is rather than total ban. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Puspita Sehari from option 1 and speaker 3. Okay, speaker 1 and 2 argue that smoking should not be fully banned around school area because government rules only require a 500 meter distance for smoking zones, not a total prohibition, and an overly broad ban could limit adult rights. They also state that cigarettes have psychological and cognitive effects such as reducing stress and improving focus, support by data from HID and Science Direct. Additionally, CDC data show outdoor secondhand smoke is far lower than indoors, meaning regular smoking area outside school are safe than a open ban. Thank you.
Raden Wiralisro from option 27 as the fourth speaker of the opposition. I will give our conclusion. Our team explained that full smoking ban in all public space need clear limits and might be hard to apply in real life. We also mentioned that the current 500 meter rule already gives a reasonable guideline. Because of that, we believe that regulate smoking area are a better and more practical solution than banning smoking everywhere. With this, the opposition keeps a stronger and more realistic position. Thank you.
Okay, so that our debate from group 1 and group 2. Thank you for listening and watching, and goodbye.
Wassalamualaikum
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.